All right, we're getting back up to speed with Digtoise Seismic Drillback. This is a 6-cost green lucky pal, 900 power, 2 strike, and it has continuous. If you have 10 or more souls, this card gets plus 1000 power, plus 1 strike. So as soon as you're at the maximum amount of souls, this is going to be a 1900 beefy boy on both players' turns, and it's going to have 3 strike. It also has Act, Consume 2 fruit, and then until the end of this turn, this gets another 500 power and a skill known as Breakthrough. This is the first time we're seeing this skill, and what it does, when the opposing pal is put into the graveyard, the opponent is also dealt burst damage. So what this means is that if Digtoise is swinging into a pal, or if a pal tries to block Digtoise, in any of those scenarios, if that opposing pal dies, goes to the graveyard, Digtoise is going straight to the enemy leader. All right, you're going to take this guy, 1900, 3 strike, straight to the dome, and there's nothing you can do about it. As soon as you get to 10 play points, this is going to be a lethal threat to the enemy board. Now, this works particularly well in green because green has a couple of cards that allow you to place an extra soul rested, effectively getting to that 10 play points faster than usual. Cards like Lily's Strategy, which we went over before, puts just 1 extra soul in your rest. It's going to get to that 10 a lot quicker. I'm sure there's going to be a few more green cards that's going to allow you to get more souls even quicker. And the faster you get this guy out and start breakthroughing all over the place, tougher time your opponent's going to have dealing with it and staying alive and hurting you as well. Well, you still have to consume 2 fruit every turn to use that ability, yes, but that's not a problem thanks to the new card that came out as well, Lylene, Blessing of the Goddess. This is a 7-cost green lucky pal as well that has auto. On deploy, you just immediately get 3 food. So as soon as you play this on 7, just get 3 food for free. No biggie, no biggie. And then it has Act. You can consume those same 3 food if you want to look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 6-cost or less pal from among them, and then deploy it. Shuffle the rest. Guess who's 6 costs? That's right, your boy Digtoise. So you can play this, get 3 food, spend those 3 food. If you're lucky, you can find the Digtoise right there. Play the Digtoise. Let's say you're at 10 play points. Guess what? You're playing Digtoise with 1900 power, and then if you have 2 extra fruit, you can give it another 500 power, and you can start breaking your opponent into 2 pieces with that new skill. So to pull this combo off, all you need to do is be at 10 play points, and you need to have 2 food already in your resource pile, so that when you play Lylene, the food that she generates, you consume it immediately to use her ability, find that Digtoise, and then with Digtoise, you spend the other 2 fruit to give him breakthrough. You start breaking through your opponent's defenses. You can also swing with Lylene, which also has 3 strike, by the way, 900 power. Just do a lot of damage to the enemy immediately. Following up with this combo, we have another fan favorite pal, Catress, Abyssal Sorcerer. This is a 6-cost dark type purple pal, lucky, 900 power, 2 strike. It has Act, so once a turn you can butcher 1 other pal in order to give this plus 1000 power and plus 1 strike for this turn, just like Digtoise, similar. And then auto, whenever your pal is butchered, you choose a normal pal with -1 cost from your graveyard and deploy it. So you're not really spending a resource to use this. You kill something that's whatever 5 costs, and you can bring back a 4 cost from your graveyard, no problem. You have your pal back. It deploys it standing as well, so guess what? That new pal can attack. So if you already have a pal on the board, you play Catress. Well, first of all, you have that pal swing in to do whatever it needs to do, or assign it somewhere, it doesn't matter. You rest it, then you play Catress, kill that rested pal, bring something back that's 1 cost less, and then that's standing as well, so you can attack with that as well, plus with Catress. And this, like, resurrect from the graveyard ability, necromancy type ability, works perfect with the next card that's revealed alongside her, Patalia, Sweet Blessings, a 6-cost green pal, not a lucky, but it does have 700 power and 2 strike, and it has the auto ability that on deploy you gain a life. Okay, so we've got another green healer card. It's going to be great. And then you choose 2 souls and you stand them. So you play this on 6. Let's say you drop this on 6. You're recovering 2 souls, so you can play something else for 2 more souls. Okay, so that effectively makes Patalia a 4-cost card that you play on turn 6, or turn 3 rather. Conveniently, she is also a normal pal, which means that Catress can resurrect her. Remember that Catress can only revive normal pals like Patalia, so it can't revive another Catress, for example, and just repeat an infinite loop. That would be insane, so I'm sure that's why they probably did that. Patalia is a good target because you can play Catress, kill something. You have to kill something at 7 cost, so keep that in mind. So you kill that 7 cost thing, bring Patalia back from the graveyard, and then you just immediately gain a life and 2 more souls to do whatever you want with them. All of these full art cards are just amazing. The illustrations are just crisp and beautiful, so you definitely want to get your hands on some of these guys. Because now we're moving on to the non-full art cards, starting with this new card reveal, Treasure Chest Found, 2 cost red card event. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 red structure or red gear from among them and add it to your hand. Shuffle the rest of the cards with the deck. If you choose 0 cards, you get 3 wood. So this lets you find a structure or red gear from among the top cards in your deck. If you just happen to not find any, or you're unlucky, you get 3 wood. So it's a win-win situation. So let's go over one of the red structures you can find. This card, the Primitive Furnace, 2 cost structure, 800 durability, 2 act abilities. So the first one, you assign a pal to get 3 wood and draw a card. Pretty nice. And then the second ability is you consume any amount of wood you want to reduce the cost of playing your next gear from hand by X until the end of the turn. It does not become 0 or less from this ability. So you reduce any gear from your hand by the amount of wood you want to spend. You can never make it free. So the minimum it's going to be is 1. And the last reveal we have here is Reptyro or Gorger. All right. 8 cost red pal, normal. 1500 power, 3 strike. It's a beefy guy. And we have auto. On deploy, you just get 3 wood. And then act, once a turn, you can consume the very same 3 wood you just got. You can do that. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 8 cost or less gear from among them and deploy it. Shuffle the rest back into the deck. We don't actually have any revealed 8 cost gears. The highest cost gear we have is the Refined Metal Spear, which is a green card. So I am wondering what 8 costs we're going to get in the booster set to go along with Reptyro, because it's got to be a really strong one. The highest cost red gear we have is the single shot shotgun, which is only 4 costs. So there's got to be a really good target that they're going to release so that Reptyro can really have its time to shine. But even if you don't choose to go searching for a gear, as soon as you play this, you just get 3 wood. I mean, it can't be that bad. That's all the reveals we had today. Dawn of Palworld is inching further and further into release day. So I do want to go over all of the unofficial spoilers that we received from the many people that bought the trial decks in another video. Until then, thanks for watching.